Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's video is just a little bit different since we've just hit 20,000 subscribers on the channel. And I thought a nice way to celebrate this would be to have a cold beer, because it's currently a heat wave here in the UK and I have a fan between my legs, so sorry if you can hear anything, and answer some of your questions, which I asked you to submit on all the various social media platforms. And I thought nobody would really reply, but you did, so yeah, thanks. If you're new around here and this is your first video, then sorry, this probably won't be a very good one to watch, but hey, stick around, we'll all learn something. Now, firstly, an apology. The YouTube membership thing where you have that join button is, well, to put it completely bluntly, completely useless. So I set one up a while ago on this channel, assuming that nobody would sign up for it, and they just forgot about it. So a huge thank you, late and apologetic thank you to Renier, Chris, Blake, Daniel, Crystal, Dwayne, Daniel, Akuki, I think that's your name, and Oscar for joining. That is super, super kind of you. And because of this, basically I get no notifications when people join, and where YouTube takes such a huge cut of revenue, I thought I'd actually set up a Patreon page, which is basically like the original YouTube memberships before YouTube did memberships. I can integrate it with all of my tools properly. It tells me when people actually sign up. It doesn't take a huge cut in fees. And so whilst I'm not going to remove memberships because I kind of think that YouTube likes that I use it, I'm also going to post a link down below to my Patreon, where you can, if you're watching this, sign up to get some more exclusive benefits, things like getting early access to videos, like a day before they get posted. And I'll also host a monthly session where we can all just hop on a call together and just chat about, well, whatever you want to chat about, really. So links down below for that. And also, whilst I'm on this, I've also finally gotten around to setting up a newsletter. So if you want a weekly newsletter for me with my ramblings in it, then again, sign up down below. Link in the description. Now let's get on to the questions. And we're going to start off with our Twitter questions. Firstly up, this is from Michael. How have you found moving on from the business, given the difficulties some faced during the pandemic? Money aside, how have I found moving on from the business? It's been quite easy in a sense to move on from the business. The way the kind of pandemic worked meant that essentially I was all cut off from the business because they were just cracking on with things and getting the business running and looking after the customers and the staff and things. And so I was kind of just sat here just not really doing anything. So yeah, it made moving on from the business easy. It made the actual process more difficult because it's kind of broken relationships where, business could go on one way, I've gone the other. So hey ho. Baron Patel, what would you say is the single thing that helped you grow Techers to the size you mentioned? The single thing, hard work and good staff. Single thing, hard work. When you're growing your own business, you put a lot of work in your evenings, in your spare time, in the weekends. It was the first thing I did when I woke up. It was the last thing I did before I went to bed. I'm very much a workaholic, so if there's chance for me to, do better, earn more money, get more customers, have more staff, and grow the business, then I will just do that outright every time. So hard work is the single thing. Kyle Heath, what made you decide to sell the business instead of hiring an MD and keeping it? Very good question. It did cross my mind multiple times, but to be honest, what I wanted to do after selling the business and the way I'd grown the whole business was, we were essentially a big family. There's a lot of staff. We're all very friendly with each other, and we knew each other really well. And I didn't feel it was fair for me to then step back, still own it, still take all the money from it, but not be in it. So for me, I wanted to kind of just disconnect, cut my ties, sell the business, and I can just move on and just focus on the other thing without thinking in the back of my mind, oh, I've got a business, I should go and pay some attention to it. When I want to do something, I will put, all of my attention goes on it. So the YouTube channel, that's got a big part of my attention. The coaching, that's got a big part of my attention. I couldn't really own something and not give it my attention, which is just why things turned out the way they did. Over onto YouTube questions now. Aman, what is your favorite thing to do? Just be outside, bit of sport, bit of fun, spend time with the family, that kind of thing. Do you like gaming? Yes. I like my PlayStation 5 that I managed to pick up, and my Xbox. I play it every single night. I play Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4? Cold War. Whichever Call of Duty that is. I lose count. Who is your favourite YouTuber? Oh, favourite YouTuber. Who do I watch a lot of? I think Cody Warner. He's the one that kind of got me into YouTube, and he's given such good kind of inspirational videos and messages throughout the last few years whilst I've been creating them as well. So yeah, go check out Cody's channel. So far, are you happy with the change from iPhone to Android? Do you regret it? Sorry. I'm back on the iPhone for now. I'm waiting for the Pixel 6, I'll be honest. Pixel 6 looks like it's everything an iPhone deserter could dream of. So I'll wait for the Pixel 6 to come out, and the watch as well. The new Pixel watch, again, looks like it's really interesting, so I'm going to see what that looks like. TJ, love your lifelong X switches to Y video playlist. How do you find the budget to do it? Because it looks expensive to buy a phone for a video. Yes, this is one of my biggest problems. One I'm working on addressing now, and one I've kind of slowed down the lifelong X versus Y videos just for the moment because it's very expensive. I've now started getting in contact with, Samsung and Sony and Poco or Xiaomi, and basically just trying to say, hey, I don't want you to pay me to make some videos. All I would like, if you have the spare capacity, is a handset so I can review it, spend some time with it for a month or 2 weeks, whatever it is. I'll review it and then send it back to you. That's like the idea because, yeah, it's ridiculously expensive. Also said, what do you use to edit videos? Will there be a studio tour? There'll be a studio tour up here because I've already made one, and I use Final Cut Pro to edit the videos. Actually, no, I lie. I have a video editor, so they make my videos for me. Smartphone company that you have found interesting, except Apple, of course. Xiaomi, definitely, because the whole budget, price versus features is insane. The fact that you can get basically a flagship phone for like a third or the quarter of the price of an iPhone is just really intriguing. So I'm really keen to try out some of their other handsets, but they're A, expensive and completely out of stock. So I can't actually find them anywhere. Tijo again, will you reach 100k subs before 2021 ends? I don't think so, would be nice. How much do you make? I actually made a video about that. That is up here, so go and watch that one. Tijo, country, married, kids. Country, United Kingdom, married, yes. Kids, yes. And TJ, favourite YouTuber. Oh, second favourite YouTuber. I will go with Leela. Actually, Leela from YouTube, I think her channel name is called. Her channel's all around, not Final Cut Pro, that's completely the wrong product, Adobe Premiere. So she makes tutorial videos about Adobe Premiere. She's done some fantastic work with Adobe themselves, but actually not because, I mean, her channel's good and the content's amazing, not because of that, but actually she's genuinely a really nice person. She's messaged me so many times. We chat fairly often just about some challenges I had on my channel. I had a massive kind of explosion end of last year when I put some videos out about the Oculus Quest. I got a load of kind of bad comments on it because basically I was pointing out why you shouldn't buy one just before Christmas, just before a load of kind of younger people were saving up to buy one, so didn't really make them very happy. But yeah, she kind of looked after me through that, and every kind of week there's just something that crops up for me, whether it's like talking to potential sponsors or other companies, just trying to find out how I should be doing things. So yeah, but Leela, thank you for a start, and please go and check her channel out. And we are now going to move on to questions from I actually had sent to me on WhatsApp in a group that I'm a member of. Thank you to Pippa who sent these questions over. There's a lot of questions. I'm going to go through them fairly quickly. How long does it take you to do your hair? It takes me around 2 minutes because I just slap some jelly stuff on, put it through the middle, and it's kind of like that now. I think it kind of grows that way now anyways. What product do you use? Shockwave's Sculpt Force, Weller Sculpt Force. On Amazon, I'll link down below. How do you take your coffee? I don't drink coffee or tea. I do water, squash, sometimes fizzy drinks, but I try and stay away from the fizzy drinks, and then nice cold beer. How do you manage your fitness/health when working from a desk all day? Very badly is the answer. The nice answer, the correct answer, is I have a gym membership and I try and go to the gym. So I do try and go every morning, 8 o'clock, I think, till 9 o'clock. And then I come back home and then I kind of get on with working day from home. Because yeah, I do stay at my desk quite a lot. That's kind of the nature of my business. How long are your working days? They're not too long. They're from kind of 10 o'clock. I generally start and I have a lunch and then I'll stop 5:30 still. And I take kind of 2 half days off a week at least. So yeah, not too long. I mean, I love them. Besides from tech stuff, what do you enjoy? I enjoy my sport, love ice hockey, tennis, go to the gym's quite fun, seeing my friends, just a bit of everything. I think that's the main thing. I love trying different things that I haven't done before. Where's the best place you've traveled to? Dubai, 100% Dubai. We went there for our honeymoon. We went there again for like a baby moon before we had our first kid, and I'd love to live there. It's incredible. I think it's the guaranteed hot weather, but then I find it funny that everyone from Dubai comes over to the UK for the guaranteed cold weather. Would you ever become a digital nomad? No. If so, where would you go? I wouldn't do it, but I'd still go to like just New Zealand, something like that. Just out in the sticks, enjoy the kind of the picturesque. Who's your favourite YouTuber? Ooh, third favourite YouTuber. The finance ones are quite good for me. People like Meek Heaven, Andre Jake, Graham Stephan, you know, that kind of crew of people that make a lot of videos about finance things. So yeah, go check those out. Which is your favourite channel? My favourite channel is First We Feast. So I'll link down to that. If you want to watch some celebrities eat hotter and hotter chicken wings whilst answering questions, then go check that out. That's awesome fun. Where do you want to be 10 years from now? Time-wise, financially, personally, and professionally. Where do you want to be now time-wise? Time-wise, financially, personally, and professionally. I'll miss time-wise because just no real different, I think. Financially, much better off living on my yacht. Personally, I just don't think anything needs to change. I think if I can sustain this for 10 years, I will be very, very pleased with myself and living comfortably, fairly relaxed, you know, enjoying kind of the wife and kids, and just living a good life. Professionally, again, just carrying on what I'm doing. If I can scale this up, so I'm, you know, building this YouTube channel into a much bigger business, building a team behind me to help me run things. The business coaching, if I can build a team up behind me to help me run that, and the course memberships and those kind of things. So yeah, just everything, but more. Do you still dress for work despite working from home? I never dress for work. Even when I have my IT business, I like the idea of like wearing uniform when you're going to see clients and you kind of need to dress up and be professional. But certainly when I was in my own office, it was the same. Like I wear this stuff in the office, and I wear this stuff at home, sat at the desk. So I don't get dressed up for these YouTube videos, weirdly. What did you do before YouTube? I ran an IT company. We sold that. We ran it for 10 years, grew it to like $1 million turnover, 16 staff, and sold it March the 5th, 2020, like 2 weeks before the UK lockdown. Why did you start your channel? I started this specific channel because I wanted a way of marketing my IT business. So I was running my IT business. I thought, hey, we should do video because no one's doing video. So I started doing that, sold the business, and I carried on the video, kind of the YouTube channel after that. What's your footwear of choice when working? Nothing. Currently it's like 30-something degrees, so I have got shorts on, but I'm not wearing any shoes. What's in your wallet? I don't have a wallet. I do everything contactless. iPhone, Apple Pay on my watch. I do have a wallet somewhere, but I just very rarely carry it with me. What's your current phone and computer screensaver / wallpaper? I'm really boring. I don't really have time to worry about that stuff. I'm kind of more focusing on the stuff that I'm focusing on, if that makes sense. I have that kind of screensaver because it looks cool and it kind of matches the colors. But other than that, and I've literally had that for like a year and a bit. That's how little I really focus on those kind of things. Sorry. But yeah, that was all the questions. So thank you so much to everybody who sent in their questions, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed. The fact we've gone from like 10,000 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers in just a few months, it is just insane. Considering it took a couple of years to get to that first 10,000, just absolutely nuts. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below if there's any content that you'd like to see on the channel, and I hope you enjoy what I've got planned for you in the near future. See you the next time. Cheers.